Today is Krishna Janmashtami. When we say Krishna, most people only think of butter and girls and flute. Yes, his butter business was all till he was 6 years of age or 8 years of age. He left Vrindavan, never again came back. Today if we say Krishna, we say Radhe Krishna. Radhe comes ahead of Krishna. Because he took sannyas, lived as a brahmachari, went through severe sadhana. Unfortunately, it ended up in a disaster of Kurukshetra, a terrible war. When we say Krishna, most people only think of butter and girls and flute. From 16 to 21, he lived as a brahmachari, he took sannyas, lived as a brahmachari, went through severe sadhana. Everything that he wanted to create failed with Kurukshetra war. But we call him Lord, because through all this he was playful, untouched by a terrible reality, a terrible drama that's playing around you. Today is Krishna Janmashtami. When we say Krishna, there are too many misconceptions about Krishna. When we say Krishna, most people only think of butter and girls and flute. Yes, but we must understand that his butter business was all till he was 6 years of age or 8 years of age. So all this girl business only till he was 16 years of age. At the age of 16, when his guru Sandipani made him realize what is the purpose of his life, first of all he left Vrindavan, never again came back. Never again came back to see any of his relatives or the girls or boys of his area. That was the end of it. When he was leaving, today if we say Krishna, we say Radhe Krishna. Radhe comes ahead of Krishna because their love, their intimacy, their romance caught the imagination of a whole culture in the entire subcontinent in such a way that we don't say Krishna Radhe, we say Radhe Krishna. But at the age of 16, he saw her for the last time and never again saw her. And at the age of 16, when he was leaving, he said, I played this flute for you. Now I'm going and not coming back. So, as an offering to you, for the love that you are, I'm going to give this flute to you and never again play the flute again, and he never again played the flute. From then on it was Radha who played the flute. He never played flute after 16.
Krishna Janmashtami is a festival that celebrates the birth of Lord Krishna. Observed on the 8th day of the month of Bhadrapada, known as Krishna Paksh. In 2024, it falls on August 26th. Krishna embodies many qualities: an energetic child, a playful trickster, a mesmerizing flute player, a graceful dancer, an irresistible lover, a brave warrior, a ruthless vanquisher of enemies, a clever statesman, a kingmaker, and a yogi of the highest order. He left a lasting impression on everyone he encountered and is seen in various ways of different people. As Sadhguru says, Krishna is many things to many people. Some see him as a lover, others as a fighter. To truly experience Krishna's essence, one must embrace Leela, the path of playfulness, where even the most profound and serious aspects of life are explored with joy and lightness. Without playfulness, Krishna's spirit is missing.
From 16 to 21, he lived as a brahmachari, he took sannyas, lived as a brahmachari, went through severe sadhana. After that, his entire life was committed to marry political life, political process and the spiritual process. He wanted spiritual process not to be a separate thing. He wanted spiritual process to be a part of life. As we live, as we brush our teeth in the morning, we meditate. He wanted to bring spiritual process not as a fringe thing, but as a mainstream life, particularly to the rulers of the country, of those many countries that India was at that time. He focused only on leadership. He wanted the kings of the day to turn spiritual. Unfortunately, it ended up in a disaster of Kurukshetra, a terrible war which wiped out, an entire generation of men literally. but still we worship him. Everything that he wanted to create failed with Kurukshetra war. That's one thing he desperately tried to avoid is that war. But the most terrible war happened, and even he, his own clan, all fought among themselves and killed themselves. But we call him Lord, because through all this he was playful, untouched by a terrible reality, a terrible drama that's playing around you, but still untouched.
Until the age of 16, Krishna's focus was on being in harmony with life around him. However, when his guru Sandipani arrived, he reminded Krishna that his life had a great purpose beyond simply enjoying the present. Krishna initially struggled with this. He deeply loved his village and was fully immersed in the people, animals, and life there. He said, "I don't need a grand purpose. I just want to be here with the cows, the cowherds, and the gopis, dancing and singing with them." But Sandipani insisted, "You must rise to fulfill the purpose for which you were born." Eventually, Krishna accepted his destiny, leading to the events of the Kurukshetra war. Through his life and actions, there are countless lessons to be learned, offering immense wisdom for all.